yeah, so I was 12 and I met them, and it was the weirdest experience of my entire life. So this is the time I met the Sidemen. Well, I met one of the Sidemen and Callux. So I met Road to Shore and Callux. So let me set the scene for you guys. Right. So it's a Thursday, and we go up there. I go after school for my dad's birthday. We got him a present to go cycling in the velodrome, which is like the big cycling like arena thing in Olympic Park, and you can go there and pay to go on it, which is where the Olympians cycle, obviously. So we went there, and then afterwards we went to Nando's, and I was like, oh, okay, this is Pog. So I was doing a Pokemon Go vlog. I met them. So, right, here we go. So we had Nando's. So I was like, oh, this is pretty Pog. And I was going around, I was playing Pokemon Go. And there was some sick Pokemon, because, you know, it was Stratford. It was prime Pokemon Go days, 2017? And it was hot summer, and I was vlogging, and I was like, and in the vlog, I go, oh, shit. And my mum's like, don't swear. Why are you swearing? What's the need? And I go, oh, shit. And then, and I'm getting, like, really excited at this point. And I'm like, oh my God. And my mum's like, what is it? And then there they are. There's Road to Shore and Callux standing over there, and I'm like, oh, I don't know if I should go over. You know, they're only here shopping. They don't want to be, like, come up to by little kids. So, my plan was to accidentally walk into them. I sort of walked towards them because we were walking towards them anyway, and I was like, oh shit, we're getting closer. And you know, I was sweating. I was like, this is Road to Shore. You know, he has 10 mil subs, or he did back then. He just had 10 mil subs, and I was like, oh shit, he's so big. Everyone knows him. Oh my God. And I was so hyped that I was going to meet my favourite YouTuber in the whole world. I remember watching his Pink Slips. And I didn't know whether to go over or not. So it's quite a delayed process because they're sort of standing in the middle of Westfield doing nothing. I don't know what they were doing, to be honest with you. But they're standing in the middle of Westfield doing nothing. And I'm like, well, if they're standing doing nothing, they're just drinking a drink. I might as well go over. So me and my brother, who doesn't give a shit who they are, doesn't know who they are, doesn't care, goes over. And he goes, my brother goes, are you YouTubers? And they go, haha, yeah, we are, mate. And he goes, alright. And my brother walks off. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like sweating. Like, these are my idols right here. My freaking idols. Oh shit, there's loads of breads on me. Killed one. Yeah. So I'm like sweating. Right, these are my idols. I'm walking up to them, and I've just been left. My brother's left me. And I'm just stood there like looking at him like, and Callux goes, you alright, mate? And I go, yeah, yes, I am okay. Yes, thank you, Callux. Yes, thank you. And then Harry Roadshaw starts laughing, and I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, holy shit, these are my idols, and I've just been, they're laughing at me. They're laughing at me. And I'm still sitting there, so I'm standing there sweating, not moving, anxious, and they're laughing at me. So by that point, my mum comes over, and she goes, what are you doing? To me, not to them, to me. She goes, what are you doing? And I go, Mum, these are real YouTubers, Mum. These are real YouTubers. They're YouTubers. And obviously, back in 2017, parents didn't really know how big YouTubers were. Like, they didn't really know how relevant it was. Whereas nowadays, I think they get it more that they're like celebrities. But back in the day, so right now, I'm standing next to Road to Shore and Callux, standing next to each other, just drinking Sprite in the middle of Westfield, shaking, and my mum's asking what I'm doing. So I've gone, they're real YouTubers, And then Callux says to my mum, I shit you not, says to my mum, you want a spud? And he put his fist out, and he went, I swear to God he did this. He went, you want a spud? And my mum goes, sorry? She none the wiser of what that means. So she obviously doesn't. She doesn't decline. But yeah. And then it sort of gets chill. I'm there for a bit. Like, I'm there for like a good minute and a half or whatever. And yeah, I'm there for a good minute and a half, just shivering and standing there. So he tried to spell my mum, and my mum's like, sorry, who are you? And she's confused to who they are, because obviously she doesn't watch Road to Shore, does she? So so I'm trying to explain to my mum while shivering in a panicky state of anxiety while meeting Roadshaw that they're YouTubers, and my mum doesn't get it at all, and she goes, I don't really want you speaking to these people, and I'm like, okay, and Callux then goes to my mum, oh no, it's okay, he knows who we are, we're YouTubers, we make videos online, and my mum goes, oh okay, that's alright, and then my mum walks off, and I'm like, okay, I've been here for a good time now, I should probably ask for a photo and leave, so anyway, I asked for a photo, and I get my phone out, and I'm like, okay, this is fine. I'm gonna leave after this because I didn't want to bother them in the first place. Now I've been here for a good minute and a half talking to them, because my mum's confused about who they are. So I get my phone out, and it's an iPhone 4S, and I'm filming on an iPod vlogging. And obviously I've stopped vlogging by now. I didn't want to put them in a vlog. That'd be a bit disrespectful. Where was I? So yeah. So my mum's walked off. I pulled out my iPhone 4S, and obviously 4Ss were terrible for everything. Battery, display, camera, everything. So my camera's all misty, and I get it out, and I whip it out, it's cold, my hand's shaking, and I lift it up, and then the one thing that I couldn't have asked for less happens. My phone dies. My phone died. So by then, I'm sort of like, oh, for God's sake, you know what I mean? Like, in my head, I'm going, oh shit, this is real awkward now, because I'm just standing here with a dead phone in my hand shaking. And Callux, and then, oh my God, this is why I love him, this is why I now love Callux, right? Since meeting him, this is why I love Callux. He's standing right behind me, right? And he's like, pretty much just by my ear, and he goes, Rip. And I was like, no. So I burst out laughing in one excitement because he's talking to me. Callux is talking to me. And two, in the fact that I wanted to cry. But I didn't, obviously. So then I call my mum over and I go, Mum, can I please borrow your phone, please? Yeah, can I just borrow your phone, please? And then Harry goes, if you want, I'll take the picture and I can send it to you. And for some reason, in my mind, I went, oh, no, you don't have to do that. My mom will give me a phone. No, you don't have to do that. No. Even though he would have added me to send me it. Imagine. I said yes. So anyway. So then, I finally get my photo out my mum's phone, which is a Samsung. So yeah, obviously, by then, I've taken the photo, and I'm about to leave. And just as I leave, Roadshaw turns around and he shakes my hand. Like, really awkwardly, obviously, because he's really awkward. But because I didn't shake their hand, because I was so awkward, I just wanted to leave. I just wanted to get out of there. Like, it was so awkward. I literally turned around and he shook my hand. And he said, nice meeting you, mate. And I went, yeah. You too, man. Thank you for the photo. Thanks. Cheers. Bye. And yeah.
Pushy, man.
And I walked off and never saw them again after that. Never seen any famous person after that. Actually, that was my last interaction with a famous person. So yeah. So I was 12 and I met them, and it was the weirdest experience of my entire life. I shit you not. Weird. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my story time. I actually did that for a whole round.